Hi everyone! We'll need one big piece of red fondant and two smaller pieces, 3 pieces of blue fondant the same size, 2 for the legs and 1 for the overall. And we need 2 brown pieces for his shoes. Now you'll roll 2 of the blue pieces into cylinders, measure the red fondant, wrap half of it with the blue and add 2 stripes. Make sure you add some water to glue it on. This would be the body of Mario. Add some water and the little brown piece of fondant, and that will be his leg. Assemble it on the cart, the 2 legs and the body. Now we need 1 rectangular piece of white fondant, a little circle that will be for the logo, a blue triangle with the tip cut off, make sure the tip is gone, and a little piece of black fondant that will be for the steering wheel. Add some water and stick the piece of white rectangular fondant. Using your ball tool, just place it firmly and press it down, and using your knife, cut off the excess. Now from 1 piece of the red fondant, we add it in the front in between the legs. We add the semi-triangle. Place it in the middle, and the little white circle. Now we need 2 smaller pieces of red fondant that we need to roll into cylinders for the arms. Place it on the body with a little bit of water. Place the arms as if he is driving the Mario Kart. Now we need 1 big piece of fondant in the skin color for his head. That will be for his ears, and a little small bolly for his nose. These are for the eyes, 2 white pieces made into bollies, 2 light blue, and 2 little black balls of fondant. Now we need some black. That will be for his mustache and hair. We need 2 smaller white pieces for his hands, and this will be for his cap, and that is for the logo, a little circle made from white fondant. First we roll the skin color fondant and make sure that it's smooth. Using your ball tool, make 2 semicircles. Slowly press the fondant for the eyes. Using your white fondant, place it in the semicircle and press down with your ball tool. You can also use the bigger side to press it firmer. Continue on the other eye. Make sure that they are about the same size. Now we do the same technique with the light blue. Place it on the white fondant and press it with your ball tool. And the other side. And lastly, the black fondant. Same technique. Now using the tip of a piping bag, we'll cut out the moustache, make a semi or a crescent shape, add some water that will act as glue, and gently press it onto his face. I'm just making a small mouth. We've added a small volley of skin color fondant in between his eyes and his moustache for his nose. And there you have his face. Now from another small piece of skin colored fondant, we're cutting it into two. It should be half circles. Using your ball tool, press gently in the middle. And using some water, stick it onto the side of his head. And those are his ears. Now using some black fondant, I'm just making a thin strip and flattening it out. Add some water and carefully place it on the top of his head, right in front of the ears for his hair. Now we're cutting a small piece of a circle, placing it on the top of his head, and I'm making his hat. Add some water and place it on the top of his head. Using the little white circle, we're adding it onto the top, and that will be the logo. I'm using an edible red marker for the logo. Insert a toothpick, add some water, and gently put his head on his body. Now we have the remaining two pieces of white fondant, and using your knife, I'm just making a small cut. That will be his hands. Gently place it on the arms. Now using your red edible marker, draw an M for the logo. We will need now 3 pieces of gray fondant. Make them also into small cylinders. Using your ball tool, make an incision in the middle. Now we add 3 pieces of a broken toothpick. Firmly place it in the back of the cart. And place all 3 cylinders next to each other. And you have the back. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks!